The man stood at the helm of the ship, staring at the display. On said display, in vivid terapixel quality, was a city skyline unlike anything he had ever seen. Strangely elongated towers rose through the clouds, covered in pulsing lights. Massive, squat, blocky buildings separated the impossibly tall spires, with gargantuan footprints of their own. Streams of vehicles, or so the man assumed them to be, floated around the bases of the buildings, and flew around them as well. The cityscape spread from horizon to horizon, consuming the lower half of the man's display. In the foreground, a massive sea heaved waves onto a shore littered with buildings. With a gesture, the man tightens the focus of the image, and saw, calmly strolling along the edge of the sea, creatures in riotously bright garb. Some walked alone or in pairs or larger groups. Some appeared to have set up small encampments, open-sided fabric tents which seemed terribly at odds with the towering spires behind them, sheltered the creatures from the white-hot sun in the sky. Smoke rose from cooking fires, and intertwined with the steam and smoke emitted by the massive edifices that loomed over the shoreline. The man pondered these things. How could a world with flying vehicles and sky spires, heretofore unseen, have people living under the flimsiest of shelters, under constant threat of surging waters? It seemed almost unthinkable that such a clearly technologically advanced civilization would have such a segregated and abused underclass. The man made his decision. "Take us back, helmsman. I don't think they're ready yet. Maybe in a few hundred more rotations. They'll have sorted things out." "Aye, sir. Returning to the main ship." There was a note of sadness in the helmsman's voice. He, too, had hopes that contact would be made, and another race could join the galactic legal quorum among the stars. With a flash, the vessel streaked out of the atmosphere and returned to its main carrier. "What's wrong, babe?" "Oh, Simon, nothing's wrong. I just saw a falling star." "Wow. In the middle of the day?" "Yeah, it was a bright streak. Must have been a meteor burning up or something." "Huh, cool. Make a wish." Betty smiled, thinking about it for a moment, and suddenly wished that she could go to another planet one day and meet real aliens. "Come on, we're about to play some volleyball," Simon said after a moment. Betty smiled and stood up under the pop-up canopy and dusted the sand off of herself. She and her friends had planned this beach outing for weeks, and she intended to enjoy it.